Well, transporting goods from China to Nigeria has turned out to be more cheaper than moving them from Apapa Port to the Trade Fair Complex in Lagos. TVC News correspondent Ifunanya Eze tells us why.
It costs between 800,000 to 900,000 naira to move a container of goods at a distance of 9,903 kilometers from China to Nigeria. But for an importer to move same container from the Apapa port to the Trade Fair Complex, a journey of 19.8 kilometers, he pays 700,000 naira and more if the container is going beyond that destination. This importer gives an insight into why taking delivery of goods from the Lagos seaport is costlier than importing from abroad.
Peak periods we pay 700,000. Last year we paid 1 million to Alaba, just 40 feet. Then from China it was about $1,800. Can't you see that there is no basis for comparison? It is far more higher to move containers within Nigeria, especially from Lagos ports to their different destinations. Do you know that from here to the east you pay 1.2 million, the same 40 feet, far more than what it costs you to bring it from China?
The causative factor has been attributed to the inability of shipping companies and terminal operators to get enough handling equipment and also establish holding bays to take in more containers. This has led to importers building this cost into their goods, leaving the consumer to bear the final brunt of this high cost of doing business in Nigeria.
Traffic congestion leading to delays in turnaround time for trucks within the Lagos Seaport corridor was also identified as another factor for the high haulage cost. But why has this persisted, and to whose advantage is all of this?
Money they are making from those containers is very, very monumental. It's big money. Each 40 feet is paying 18,000 every day, and it stays 3 weeks. Multiply 18,000 by 21 days. It's a big money, and you multiply it by the number of containers, maybe 500 or 600 containers that ship came with. In a period of 1 year, it runs into billions, and these are the money being fleeced out of the pockets of Nigerians.
For other port users, government's action is needed if the intention behind the Ease of Doing Business initiative is not to be eroded.
These people, they still defy government order of having their holding bay. But in other countries, it's not like that. It's like in Nigeria that everything goes because of the cheap compromise of our government officials.
We're talking about trade facilitation. We're talking about, single administrative document. We're talking about e-commerce or e-application. These are issues that needed firm pronouncement by the federal government and, of course, real implementation.
Last year, in a bid to ease import and export flow, the government launched reforms at the port, but implementation has remained problematic. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.